I've got Alex Day with me. He's the UK Director of Medair, a Christian charity that we've been long associated here at St Mark's. You've just come back from Lebanon, haven't you?
I have. I've just come back from a visit to Lebanon and Jordan, where Medair is responding to the crisis in Syria, seeking to meet the needs of the most vulnerable refugees that are pouring out of the country of Syria. 2.2 million people have now left Syria, which is 10% of the country. Up to 10 million people have been affected by this crisis overall. Lots of people have been displaced within the country itself. You know, you're talking about huge numbers of people, and most vulnerable, ordinary people who are being affected by this, who would have had nothing to do with the conflict and just want peace in their country.
And actually, isn't it true as well that those who are most badly affected tend to be the minority groups in any situation, and the most vulnerable? The most vulnerable tend to be the elderly, children and women.
Absolutely.
Because of the conflict in Syria, more than 2 million refugees are now in need of your help. The cold is coming. Warm shelter is essential to survival. Your help is urgently needed. Without warmth from essentials such as stoves and blankets, Foda and mothers like her cannot hope to protect their families through the long winter months. With your support, Medair could provide safe, warm shelter to families like Foda's. By visiting medair.org/warmth and giving today, you could help Medair deliver mattresses, stoves and shelter materials to those most in need. Half of the refugees are children. By keeping them safe and warm this winter, you protect their health and give them a chance of a better future. Please give whatever you can, now. Keep these families in your prayers. Pray for their protection and an immediate end to the conflict. The freezing weather is rapidly closing in. Together, we could help a girl like Aisha, her sister, and countless others survive through this winter. Give warmth for Syria.
Tell us a little bit about what Medair is actually doing in Lebanon and Jordan.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so we're working in both contexts. In Lebanon, we're seeking to give out very simple items to help people get through this winter.
Tell us some of those items and roughly the cost of them.
Yeah, sure. So we're giving out things like mattresses, which would be about £16, packs of blankets to keep families warm, around £45, a stove, just so that people can have somewhere to kind of gather around and keep warm, £73. And I mean, these are very simple items, but the need, and perhaps, you know, quite naively before travelling to the Middle East, you think kind of dry, dusty countries, but actually in the places where we're working over the next few months, it's going to drop well below sub-zero, and the need is really critical to ensure that people's lives can be sustained through these very cold months.
Yeah. We're celebrating at this time the birth of a child in a place where it appears there was no room even in the most rudimentary brick-built house. And then that subsequently was a refugee family fleeing all over the Middle East.
Yeah, I mean, extremely pertinent, I guess, at this time of year when we remember Syria to think about the journey that Jesus went through in terms of coming into the world. And you can see similarities, and I guess it's comforting to know that he understands what the Syrian refugees are going through. So.
Alex, thank you very much indeed.